Bob's movie review. Gonna tell us what's true. Bob's movie review.
Hello, movie lovers! It's the 4th of July, the fireworks are booming, and guess what's in theaters? No, not another multiverse meltdown. I Know What You Did Last Summer is back with a fresh coat of blood, and a whole new cast of guilty faces. And while this one isn't exactly aiming to reinvent the slasher wheel, it does cruise right back into familiar territory, with a few blind curves. Literally. The setup. We're back in a sleepy coastal town of Southport, where it's somehow always foggy even in July. A new crew of young adults decides the best place to watch fireworks is in the road. Not next to it, not on a hill, in the actual winding road, full of blind corners. And surprise, a car barrels around a bend and one poor guy doesn't make it. Now, unlike the OG, where it was all booze, panic, cover-ups, this one feels more like a tragic accident. Yeah, the group parked like morons, but the driver who almost hits them was speeding and not exactly innocent either. They even call for help, just anonymously. So instead of full-blown guilt and secrecy, it's more like, oops, we don't want to get sued. It's a lot less we buried a body and more we dropped the ball. The stakes feel softer this time around, and that waters down the tension quite a bit. 1 year later, cue the slicker and hook. Flash forward a year and shock of shocks, someone gets the iconic I Know What You Did Last Summer note. You know the one. Sharp handwriting, cryptic tone, instant PTSD. Enter the rain slicker wearing killer. Yes, they brought back the hook. Yes, there are callbacks, but here's where things get weird. The killer starts knocking off people who had nothing to do with the accident, like at all. Did the killer just pull names out of a hat? Is this revenge or a networking event gone wrong? The kills themselves are suspenseful, fun, and in that sweet spot, not too gruesome, but still punchy. Think I Still Know vibes without the full-on soap opera twist. The direction is slick, pun intended. The pacing is decent, and the whole thing hums along with that classic late 90s slasher energy. The music, surprisingly good. Think tension-boosting beats with a few retro nods that would make a Dimension Films exec smile. But then the ending. Ah yes, the part where it all unravels like a bad Scooby-Doo mask pull. The final act tries to outsmart itself with twist after twist until you're not even sure what you're watching anymore. The killer reveal, underwhelming. The logic, shaky. The satisfaction, missing. And when you think it's over, the movie decides, wait, let's tease a sequel. No, wait. Tease it again. And now here's an awkward final scene. And then a mid-credit sequence just to tell you exactly what part 2 is going to be about. Subtle it ain't. Final thoughts. I Know What You Did Last Summer, 2025, is a fun, if uneven, throwback. It doesn't match the punch of the original, but it knows the assignment. Hook-handed killer, guilty teens, 4th of July chaos. There's a charm in its throwback style, a few decent thrills, enough callbacks to keep longtime fans engaged. But the plot is softer, the scares are safer, and the killer's motive about as clear as a foggy Southport night. Still, if you miss the era of Scream-era slashers, and you're not too hung up on plot logic, it's worth a watch. Maybe just don't expect fireworks. Verdict? 3 out of 5. Just enough hook to keep you hanging, but not enough slash to make it a classic.
I've been wondering Bob's thoughts on the latest blockbuster scenes. Does he say it's all worth seeing? Or just some dream? Bob's movie review. Gonna tell us what's true. Bob's movie review. Got opinions to view.